If you've loved, lived with, or know, or work for a narcissist, one of the things that you absolutely know better than everybody else is that a narcissist cannot tell the truth. We're going to be talking about some of the lies narcissists tell to keep you stuck and being strung along. So narcissists struggle with self-worth, but they don't want you to know that. So one of the most common lies a narcissist will tell has to do with who they are. So if you've met a narcissist, then undoubtedly you've experienced bragging, exaggeration, all out lies about who they were, what they've done for a living, and who they know. And so right from the giddy up, they're trying to get you to find the pedestal that you can sit them upon so that you can break your neck staring at them for the rest of your life. The second lie that narcissists tell, and this is not in order, you're just going to, if you've dealt with a narcissist, this will pop up, is that it has to do with their superiority compared to other people. So the lie is that they're better than everybody, including you. The lie is that they're more intelligent. The lie is that whatever you are, they're more than. So in other words, like if you have empathy for people, then they come at it like they have more empathy for people. It's a one-up game, right? So if you've done something, well then expect them to tell you that they've done it and they've done it better. If you come home bragging about your sister, you're so happy about your sister, she just got a promotion, expect the narcissist to feel uncomfortable, and they're going to have to be condescending, passive-aggressive, and they will poo-poo any successes of anyone else because the lie is that they're superior than you. They're superior than anybody. So if you've dealt with a narcissist, what you'll notice is that when someone starts to have a success, the narcissist gets uncomfortable with that, and then there has to be a shift in the experience that they're having. In other words, they have to believe that you think that in spite of this person succeeding, that they are superior to that person. Another lie that narcissists tell is, I would never lie to you. They say it over and over and over and over. You know, so, I mean, if you're dealing with someone that is truthful, then you shouldn't have to hear someone say, I would never lie to you. I personally think it's because narcissists can't help but lie, and they're uncomfortable with this idea that one day you might find cracks in their story, right? And so if a narcissist goes the trouble of brainwashing you and telling you over and over and over, I would never lie to you, I would never lie to you, when you experience a flaw or a break in their story, you immediately have cognitive dissonance. Oh, my narcissist said they never lie to me. My narcissist said that they're an upstanding citizen. My narcissist said that he was a man of character. My narcissist said that, you know, she was a truthful person. My narcissist said they were born again Christian. You know, like all of this downloading and brainwashing before you actually find the cracks in their story is to create psychological confusion. There is no narcissistic abuse, right, without some level of trust if you live with a narcissist. So in order for a narcissist to really do damage, you have to trust them. And so one of the things that a narcissist will say over and over and over is, you know you can trust me, right? You know I'm your best friend, right? You know no one loves you as much as I do, right? It's all in this context of you should trust me and you should trust no one else. And so again, in my humble opinion, I think it's because they know that they're not trustworthy. But in order for them to gain narcissistic supply from you, to get you to continue holding up this mirror that says, yes, you're superior, and yes, you're better than everyone else, and yes, I believe you know this person, and you're awesome, blah, 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 blah. In order for that to continue, you have to trust them, right? Now, in time, you will feel devalued, discarded, and the lies will become evident over time. Sometimes it's a short amount of time. Sometimes it could take years and decades. I've coached people who've been married 20 and 30 years and find out that their husbands and wives have opened up businesses in their name that they knew nothing about, or bought real estate and they know nothing about. The whole time, you know you should trust me, right? Well, why don't you trust me? Or it's ridiculous that you don't trust me. You know you can trust me. But there's this big issue around a narcissist trying to convince a narcissistic abuse victim that they should trust them. And so no, you should not trust a narcissist. But in order for a narcissist to do the most damage, in order for a narcissist to be able to play with your head, to string you along, to use you for intimacy, to use you financially, to get from you what they want, you have to trust them. So that's a terrific lie that narcissists say is, you should be able to trust me. Another lie that narcissists tell is, I would never cheat on anyone I loved. You know, narcissists are notorious for cheating, just attention addiction, you know, like it's got to be all about me, you know. And so what they'll say is, I would never cheat on someone I love. And sometimes narcissists just say, I don't cheat, I'm a cheater, I think it's morally wrong to cheat, I would never cheat, I'm a Christian, I'm a Muslim, I would never cheat. It doesn't matter. You know, I've coached people from every different part of the world, you know, all different parts of the world. And it doesn't matter what religion you're in. You know, if you're dealing with a narcissist, they will pull the religion card and they'll make it about morality. I would never cheat because I'm a good guy, or I would never cheat because I'm a Christian or a Muslim or whatever. Or, you know, I'm a Hasidic Jew and I would never cheat on you. When you're dealing with a narcissist, that is a complete bold-faced lie. And so that is another lie that you will hear a narcissist use, is that they will never cheat on you. And I think, in my humble opinion, I think it goes back to wanting to confuse you. So if your best friend says, hey, you know, I saw Charlie down blah, 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 and he was with Mary, and I don't know, it didn't look good. It looked like blah, 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 blah. Immediately, your brain goes, oh, no, that would never happen because Charlie's a stand-up guy. Charlie's a born-again Christian. Charlie is, you know, a Hasidic Jew or whatever. You know, he would never cheat on me because of this situation. This isn't me beating up on any particular religion. This is me saying that narcissists exist everywhere. And oftentimes religion and cheating is used as a cover to confuse a narcissistic abuse victim. You know, you tell someone, I would never cheat on you, and then when, you know, their friend comes up and says, oh, I think your husband or your wife is cheating on you, the first thing that happens is, that can't be true. And we don't realize it's because there have been months, sometimes years, sometimes decades of brainwashing. That's not me, I don't cheat. Another lie that narcissists tell is, there's something wrong with you. Think about it. In order for a narcissist to continue what they do, they have to convince you that there's something wrong with you. For a narcissist to do the most damage, their victims have to be in the mode of servitude. They have to believe, the victim has to believe that their experience is for the narcissist, catering to the narcissist, acquiescing to the narcissist. And it's all about setting the stage. The narcissist sets the stage that they're this amazing person, altruistic person, well-intended person that is so worldly and so well-versed and so educated and so important and blah, 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 right? And so, you know, they're telling all these background lies. And, you know, to keep the lie going, you like adoring them, right, like a fan, you know, they have to infuse you with the sense there's something wrong with you. That's one of the biggest lies a narcissist tell, is that it's not me, it's you. There's something wrong with you. So if you live with a narcissist or work for a narcissist, you will feel consistently like this person that you care about believes that there's absolutely something wrong with you. And they want you to believe it too. So that's a lie that they tell. Another lie that a narcissist will tell is, your family hates me, right? So a narcissist has to drive a wedge between you and the people who love you the most. A narcissist must triangulate you. A narcissist will, behind your back, talk about you to your family for as long as that's permitted to go on. They will talk about you to your friends. They will act like they care about your feelings. And I did a video on triangulation. You're free to watch it. But a narcissist will triangulate to set the stage so that people think that there's something wrong with you, so that in the event that this relationship goes kaput, or they're caught cheating or stealing or whatever, they already have an alibi. She was crazy. or he was crazy, or he was dysfunctional, he had so many problems, he was insecure, he was needy, right? So the narcissist is setting the stage, wanting other people to think there's already something wrong with you, that in the event that something goes crazy, they can't possibly be to blame. So they get to stay, on that pedestal in first place. Now, what they say about your family and your friends is they'll turn it around. They'll say, your best friend hates me. Your best friend could be very nice to the narcissist, but that narcissist feels like you and your sister get along, or you have faith in your mother, they're going to say, oh, she hates me, or oh, he hates me, or your mother doesn't like me, or blah, 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 blah. So if you're with somebody who is trying to drive a wedge between you and your family, and if this happens over and over and over and over, that's a huge red flag. So a narcissist will say, your family hates me, even though the truth is they hate your family because your family is a threat to them. We've probably all heard this one. One of the greatest lies a narcissist tells is, you're crazy. It's you. You're crazy. You poor thing. You're crazy. You're losing your mind. Maybe you need medication. Maybe you should go talk to a therapist. What a narcissistic person will do is try to convince you that you're crazy. And so the lie is, you're the crazy one. It's not them. It's you. They will do absolutely anything to make sure that you never leave them. And it's really sad because in order for a narcissist to feel good about themselves, they have to put other people down. And it's absolutely mind-boggling to think, I went through this in my marriage, to think that somebody's mindset is, if I destroy them, they'll never leave me. To me, it's just bonkers. It's like crazy town. I write about this in Quantum Tools to Help You Heal Your Life Now. Like, if you don't want to keep getting flat tires, then you have to know that a pothole is a pothole. And if you don't want to continue to be in dysfunctional relationships, you have to know a narcissist is a narcissist. You also have to know if you struggle with codependency, because codependency isn't good. If you really want to heal from codependency, then you've got to pull the linchpin, because the linchpin is shame. A codependent and a narcissist both struggle with shame. And so when I work with my clients, it's all about healing the shame. In my 12-week breakthrough coaching program, it's all about healing the shame, because that's what a narcissist and a codependent have in common. A narcissist feels entitled to exploit and step on the heads of other people, and they can be downright malignant, and pathological, very, very scary people. And so it's important to recognize these signs, especially if you are someone who identifies as someone with high empathy, who is someone who's very forgiving, someone who is a rescuer, someone who's a caretaker. And these are beautiful qualities, but in the real world, these qualities are exploited by people with the high narcissistic traits, and that's something that we should know. Namaste, everybody. My name is Lisa A. Romano. I'm the Breakthrough Life Coach and creator of the 12-week Breakthrough Coaching Program. This is an online class that I moderate myself along with a team, and it is the perfect class for people who are the adult child of an alcoholic, who grew up feeling invisible, or if you grew up with narcissistic parents and you struggle with boundaries and you struggle with codependency, and maybe you just keep making the same mistakes over and over and over and over. This coaching program has proved to help thousands of people recover from codependency and narcissistic abuse. Maybe it'll help you too. I offer this class twice a year. It's an online class that I offer in the summer as well as in the fall. Registration is open now for the next class. If you want to jump into programs right now, starting today, check out my Breakthrough Warrior membership site. It comes along with a private Facebook community, and I offer live group sessions every month. Namaste, everybody. Until next time, be safe out there. If you love this content, check out the next video, and don't forget to click the link below so you can take the codependency quiz. There are consequences to living with someone who has high narcissistic traits and or who is a narcissist. If you are someone who is highly forgiving, if you have high empathy, if you're the kind of person that sees the best in other people, if you're the kind of person that wants to understand other people's pain, you are a target for a narcissist.